from the BBC in 2007 said that this scheme interacted with around 200,000 local people, so they're reaching quite a large amount of people. And as my survey sort of said that football was very popular, I think this probably has a big influence. And it is also one of the most popular sports in the area because they have a good team. Things like rugby and cricket, they haven't got a very popular or successful team at a higher level, whereas they do with football. Okay, another factor that I thought would influence my results, because cycling was quite popular as well. I thought the Tour de France probably had quite a big impact. The route came past one of the places that I surveyed, which was Thirsk, so it ran quite near to it, and there was a lot of publicity around the Tour de France last year. And an article produced by Tour de Yorkshire stated that a survey of 3.5 million people had been done, and its results showed that a positive impact on cycling participation. 52% of those asked in Yorkshire said that they felt inspired to take part, so obviously that's going to be giving a big boost to cycling in this area. And they also said 68% of the sample said they felt inspired to take part in sport more, so that may be another reason why the general figures for my survey stated that sports participation was higher than the national average, so this may be a big impact on that as well. Okay, and then obviously there was the Olympics in 2012, and a survey done by the BBC aimed to find out had the Olympics actually encouraged people to take part in sport. So this is a diagram done a year after the Olympics, and it basically said, "I am more active as a result," was their caption. And the colour coding states which areas have become more active because of it, and the north of England being one of the higher ones. So again, maybe compared to the national average, there's another factor that's affecting that. So in the north of England, the map shows 11 to 15% of the population are more active as a result of that. Okay, on my survey, only a small percentage of people took part in golf. And looking at the figures provided by Sport England, they said golf is in their top 5 sports. But I looked at some factors that might limit who can play golf, one of them being the cost. And Golf Club Management in 2013 stated that the average membership for golf is £808, and including any other little things like trips with it and extras, averaging out at £2,486. So that's a lot of money to put out on a hobby or a leisure activity when there's lots of other alternatives. And then sort of to look into what sort of financial state this area is, the trade union stated that in Middlesbrough, 36.1% of people are earning less than the living wage, so probably not having £2,486 left over to go and play golf. So this shows that 19,600 compared to the UK average of 27,000 was the average wage for this area. So now we move on to differently abled sports. So in recent years there's been a lot more positive awareness raised for disability sports, and I think probably the London Paralympics has a lot to do with that. This again is another chart done by the BBC in 2012, and it says about the perceptions of differently abled sport. So there's definitely been, as you can see on the chart here, a massive improvement about the perceptions of people with disabilities. So as well as playing sport, it's just a general one. So people actually aren't disabled, they're differently abled, which I know is something David Cameron pointed out. It's been amazing watching what people are able to do, not what they can't do during the Paralympics. So yeah, a massive improvement in perceptions on that. So this will have helped with everything else. It's all a bit of a cycle really. So there's been a lot more funding put towards differently able sports. Sport England announced a £2 million investment into the English Federation of Disability Sport to help increase this. This will be running from 2013 to 2015, so we'll be seeing the effects of that now. They've also ring-fenced £10.2 million to improve sport on offer for disabled people, so trying to provide more opportunities for differently able people to play sport. And a survey done by Sport England showed a large increase in differently abled people from 2006 to 2014. Main factors being more funding, which is leading to more facilities and leading to higher participation rates. Shown here in 2005-2006, 1.32 million, 2013 to 2014, 1.58 million. So a big increase there in how many people take part. So research into barriers for participation found health limitations to be one of the main ones. So with the lack of money and unsuitable sports facilities as well, this was mentioned by 37%. So both factors that maybe the top one harder to improve, because that's something that more of an NHS thing or something that can't be helped by such as Sport England, but the improving of sports facilities is definitely something that can be improved. And as we saw on the slide earlier, putting £2 million into increasing facilities. They've also launched Sportivate, an initiative to help combat barriers such as transport. So if differently able people can't actually get to the facilities, there's no point having them. So providing transport to them, specialist equipment, and also coaches that can help adapt their training methods to differently able people, because obviously they'll train in a very different way. So this is just a little diagram I've done to show how differently able sport has been improved. So more awareness through media and such about the Paralympics and other big events, which has led to then more funding, more facilities, higher participation, better results, which then again leads to more media coverage. So a big cycle that's helping improve that.
Okay, please, Jodie.